Hacking for college dorm life, huh? Well, you're not going to want to forget these 5 items I'll share with you in this video. I know that they've helped me a lot in my freshman year. Plus, if you stay till the end, I'll be sharing a bonus item for those brothers watching. Let's get into it. So for most of you, school is starting next week, and if you were like me, my freshman year, I had the question like, okay, what stuff here in my room do I pack? Or what stuff do I leave? What do I really need in college? And I hope this video is helpful if you find yourself in that scenario. However, if you're on the quarter system, like I am at this college, you're not going to start until mid-September or sometime around there. In which case, you have more time on your hands. So why not take advantage of it and learn what you need to take, start making a list right now. But for those of you who are going to start school next week, I want to encourage you to consider these 5 items. And the first item is a rain jacket. This one is from Frog Togs. You can buy from many different brands, but ultimately the rain jacket is useful for when you're going to class and you have to walk outside. Very few people think of the fact that, hey, it might be raining one of those days that you're outside, and if it's a downpour, the last thing you want is to get soaking wet. Trust me, it is not a good look to go into class sopping wet. It's not a good feel either. So I highly recommend Frog Togs or Columbia, because they're the only 2 brands that I've personally found keep me dry. All the other brands talk a good game, but they rarely deliver like Frog Togs and Columbia. So consider that as your first item to remember to pack. Now the second item you're going to want to remember to pack is a dish brush for quick cleaning of the dishes you produce. As you can see behind me, I'll eat in my dorm from time to time, and it's very helpful to be able to come in and clean quickly. I remember fall quarter, right after freshman orientation, I thought, no, I have a meal plan. I'm not going to be eating in my room. But I found throughout the year me wanting to grab lunch on the go really quick before heading off to class again. And I'd come into my room and I'd throw together a sandwich, but then I would be in such a hurry that I'd just leave the messy dishes and I'd say to myself, I'll come back and clean them later. How many of you have done that? We all have, but you don't have to learn it for yourself. Like if you are an incoming freshman, I would highly encourage you, get a brush so that you can clean it quickly. I like this one. In fact, my roommate actually introduced me to it. It's very convenient. It's got the drip tray that you could then pour out. It collects the drippings of soap and whatnot. This brush actually dispenses the soap. You can kind of see it there. The blue liquid does not come with it, unfortunately, but yeah, I've found this super helpful, and it's removed that excuse that I used to have, oh, I'll just clean it later, when I could just take 5 seconds or literally less and just go around and clean it and I'm done. And then I don't have to come back to a room of messy dishes. Seriously, guys, you're going to want to keep your room clean. It might not seem to matter now, but trust me, it gets to the point where you low-key go insane. So remember, keep your rooms clean. And on that note, this third item is probably the one item in this list I'm sharing with you that I use on the most regular basis, except for maybe the bonus item. Maybe the bonus item I use a little more. But anyway, this third item is cleaning wipes. And you know, you could get Clorox. This is the Walmart brand, but they serve the same purpose. They make it really quick and simple just to wipe out the filth within your sink. dust off your desk, or even rescue your poor microwave. And yes, everyone knows how splattered it is in there. You really should get some cleaning wipes. Seriously, they make it so convenient. Again, removing the excuses to have a dirty room. If you have the brush and the cleaning wipes, it really helps your room stay clean and hygienic and avoid those nasty odors. You know what I mean. Now that we're about halfway through the video and we've covered the first 3 items you're going to want to remember to pack for college in the fall, I'd like to encourage you to like this video. There's a button right down below. And if you're already in college, I'd like to ask you a question. What is an item you wish you remembered when you went to college your freshman year? Let me know in the comments. Now we come to what is probably the most forgotten item to pack for college. And they're really useful. And they are command strips. What are these, you might ask? Well, you want to hang a picture or hang a dry erase board. These things even can hold coat racks. But yeah, these are like stickers. You just take them and they come in these pairs, separate them, and they have this adhesive sticker on the back. Now, I've already attached them to a picture that I normally would hang on the wall. You know, it's very nice. Gives some good aesthetic to the room. But yeah, you just go ahead and stick them on, and they're like Velcro. You don't need nails to hang a picture on the wall. You just need command strips. Or if you need a dry erase marker, or dry erase board rather, you can just hang it up on your wall. They're super convenient, and once you have them, they are so useful, and you are super glad that you got them. So I would highly recommend those guys. This next item is one I especially needed this past winter's depressive climate here in the Northwest, and that is a real live plant for mood, aesthetic, and air quality. Seriously, when you don't open your windows for months on end to keep the cold air out, you'd be surprised how terrible your room will smell. And to help combat that, you've got a live plant helping to filter the air and improve its air quality. Yeah, it'll combat the dank odor of your room. You're definitely going to want it. I have a pothos plant. I call it pothos, for that is its name. Marble Queen Pothos is the full name of it. What I like about pothos plants is that they are extremely easy to care for. You don't need to water them every day. In fact, I water mine probably once, maybe twice a week, and it's lush green and growing. So I would highly recommend pothos for not only its air quality improvement, but also it's good to just have vibrant colors in your room and to remind you that, hey, you know, even though this final exam is coming up, you know, there's something else living, that life goes on, and you'll get through this. So I found it helpful to have a plant. What's also neat is that you can trim it so that it can either be like a vine coming down onto your desk, or you can have it like mine just by trimming the leaves and have it more like a shrub. It's up to you. But yeah, now you know the 5 not so obvious things that I've found helpful in making my dorm experience a lot easier and more enjoyable. If you don't have any of the items, be sure to check the description below. I've left a couple of links down there so you can get what you need. Obviously, this list is not exhaustive. You're going to want to instead augment what you otherwise are going to bring with these items. I didn't bring them originally, but I found them super helpful in my dorm experience. Forget that. Much better. Whoop. Okay, bros. You should definitely look into getting one of these Remington dry shavers. Literally, they are a lot better than that trash. They're very well for going on the go. If you need to shave in the morning and you've only got like 5 minutes to get to class, then this is very helpful. You simply turn it on and the rotators spin underneath and go ahead and give you a close cut. It's not quite a clean shave, but it's close enough. Anyway, highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.